We have all heard about the latest AI news and improvements, the Ghibli art styles, and how this shit is going to make all of us unemployed and out of business. Which, as a 3D artist who does 3D as a job, it made me wonder, are we cooked? To answer this question, I'm going to divide my answer into two parts. Part 1 will be focused on profession. Is AI going to take our jobs? How can we stand out? And how are industries going to shift and change? The other part will be focused on passion. Basically saying if AI can do it, then what's the point of me even trying? So, is AI going to take our job? Well, no. But a person who can use AI better than you will. Let me explain. Back in the days when people were using pen and paper to make animation, digital painting came around and it enabled artists to work so much faster in a way where someone could produce as much work as two artists combined. Therefore, studios hired the guy who can use this new technology and fired the ones who couldn't. And as a result, the studios were making more money because they were producing more animations while paying less people. And this thing has happened many times throughout history, to the point where you can now make an Oscar-winning animation with just a small team and an open source software. The name of the game is better, faster, and more with less work power. This is what happening once again with AI. The reason that people just hate it so much, talking to you, Mr. Luigi, is because of some moral issues that AI brings, which I'm going to talk about later in this video. Now, as you can guess, when a work task that was operated by multiple people can now be operated by just one person, the competition skyrockets. So how can you stand out and secure an income for yourself? First, you need to adapt the mindset that it's not about how you can fight AI by getting better at your skill, but it's rather about how much you can use AI in your workflow and get better at your skill at the same time. Cause look, everyone can now make a cute 2D artwork. The market's standard has gone up so much where you really cannot compete if you don't adapt and step up your game. Back then, if you had an idea, it was about how you can turn that idea into reality. Right now, that's the easy part, which means that having good ideas, personal stories, personal branding, having a community, and having creativity, real creativity, is much more important than what it used to be. Which leads us to the second part of this video, which is passion. Or better say, if AI can create it, then why do I bother creating it myself? You know, I wish I lived in a perfect world where AI would just wash my dishes, launder my clothes, and live its ass out of the things that I'm passionate about. Or not use what I make to improve on itself without my permission. Sadly, me and you don't live in a perfect world. I would agree that using AI does make things a little less enjoyable, or maybe even meaningless. And if I'm being honest, I still haven't found a solution for that. Some people may suggest to just do it for your own heart. But can you really? Like, if you can, that's awesome. But for the majority, and especially as someone like me who is a bit business oriented, this is not a viable option. So I'm asking you on your thoughts on this. And with that said, thanks a lot for watching. Bye. See ya.